Hey everyone, this is Natalie from Power Moon Tarot. Welcome to your reading. Today's reading is called Friend or Foe. Okay, does this person have your best interest at heart? Okay, what is their attitude towards you? And what do they secretly think of you? Okay, so we are going to take a look at this. Now, in a lot of friendships are not perfect, right? There can be ups and downs in friendships. There can be times when people are just not available to lend a hand or help out because they have to work through their own processes, okay? And when we become too dependent on anyone, that's never a good thing. The other thing that I want to say too is that if you have issues with relationships, such as people pleasing, codependency, etc., which we live in a very codependent society, so it wouldn't surprise me if many of us, 90% of us have those kind of issues. Those issues will show up not only in your romantic relationships, but in your friendships as well. And sometimes even more painfully, right? Because it is very, very painful to lose a friend, okay? And then we do have those friends as well, those so-called friends that are jealous of us, that would like to see us fail, that don't appreciate the work and effort that we've done in our life to get to where we are, and instead think that, we are just sitting over here whistling Dixie, okay? So there's all types of friendships out there. There's some where there's an undercurrent of jealousy or envy towards someone. And then there's those friendships that are mutually supportive, where two healthy people come together to support one another through their friendship, etc. Okay, so, and a lot of us are not super healthy right now. Being the fact that we've all gone through this global pandemic together, a lot of our mental health issues or collective trauma has been triggered again through 2020 and what we've been experiencing, okay? But on the other hand, I do want to sort of break, if you have a question about your friendship, I sort of want to break that down for you in this reading. And we are asking friend or foe. If it's a clear foe, I will definitely let you know. If it's good but there's issues, I will let you know that too, okay? Because you can still have a good friendship, but it has issues, all right? And then you may just have some that are simple and easy and nothing really to worry about, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and get into this for you guys. Now, there will be no extended reading on this video, but I will, in the description box below, you can find out how to request a private reading with me, okay? And as far as personal readings go too, a lot of people want to have relationship readings and like romantic relationship readings, and I'm definitely open to do those, and particularly a lot of sexual chemistry readings and stuff like that. I am totally open to doing those readings for you. But I'm also I can also help you with things such as, I'm thinking of moving to a different city. What city should what should I consider when moving to a different city? Or I'm thinking about my spiritual path and I feel like I'm going through a spiritual awakening. Can you give me some details about what's happening here? Or, I'm switching careers and what do you think is best here? Or what's my life path? So I can definitely help you with those questions in personal readings as well. And as always, personal readings, general readings, it doesn't matter. Free will reigns supreme. And even if I'm picking up on something and you don't necessarily feel that it's true for you, just give it some time. And also, it may not be true for you, okay? Because psychics and readers, no matter how hard we train, no matter how hard we work, no matter how many readings we do, and I've done a lot of readings in my life, no matter how many we've done, we will not always get it 100% right, and we will not always be 1,000% accurate, okay? I do my best to be accurate, but we're human beings. We have off days too. So take everything with a grain of salt and know that you always have free will, and that if you don't like the outcome or you don't like the reveal about something. You know, knowledge is power. And if you know something, you can always change it. You always have free will. As I say, human beings have been fucking up the astral since day one, all right? The pre-manifested world, we have been fucking up the astral since day one with our free will. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Additionally, if you want to follow me on Instagram, there's details below with how to do that. And then also below is a list of decks and books, etc. If you're interested in the decks that I read with, or the books that I read, or I've enjoyed reading from a tarot perspective, definitely take a look, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. Pile number one. Okay, so pile number one has this beautiful amethyst crystal here, okay? This gorgeous cluster of amethyst. So if you're attracted to that, you'll choose pile number one. For pile number two, I just got this beautiful piece of black tourmaline. If you're interested in black tourmaline, okay, this is going to be your pile. And when I think of amethyst, I think of Pisces type of energy. When I think of black tourmaline, I think of Capricorn type energy, okay? It doesn't matter, you know, if you're a Capricorn, you can still choose the amethyst pile. I'm just letting you know generally kind of what I associate the stones with. And then I have citrine over here, this beautiful piece of citrine that I just got. I don't even know if the camera will do it justice, but it has orange in it. Really reminds me of the sacral chakra. And also to me kind of reminds me of Sagittarius energy as well. Kind of that like perky upstart kind of energy, okay? So for those of you that are interested in pile one, pile two, or pile three, go ahead and go directly to the description box below and click on your pile. If you have more than one friend that you'd like to ask about, then you can watch more than one pile. Also, in each pile, I may pick up on more than one person in your life too, okay? So watch for that and pay attention for that. So let's go ahead and get into it. We'll move my piles aside, okay? And I have some pretty interesting theories on friendship. Maybe I'll talk about it a little bit sometime, but there's some interesting theories out there about how certain clusters and groups of friends can basically, what I've seen from other friends that I've had and I've witnessed is how certain friendships can sometimes block energy that is trying to come into your life, particularly if you hang out with a group of friends that are a particular way. It can sometimes block energy from coming into your life, block a relationship from manifesting in your life, etc. Okay, so it's really important who we surround ourselves with, as you know, our parents probably told us when we were growing up, like if they didn't like your friends, right? Okay, so let's get into it. Pile number one, you chose the amethyst, this beautiful cluster of amethyst right here. And the reading today is called Friend or Foe. We will not have an extended reading, but we will be determining whether the person in your life is a friend or a foe or somewhere in between, all right? We're gonna reveal the dynamics of this friendship, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it, all right? Spirits, angels, and guides, please bless me as I work into pile number one's energy regarding their friendship. Please help me work under the veil of spirit and be a divine channel for your messages today. Thank you so much. Okay, amethyst pile. Let's go ahead and get into it, my pile number ones. All right, we have false god. Now, I just got this deck. When I was shuffling this this deck and looking at it, I had a feeling this card was gonna come up. All right, so right out the gate, I'm not loving that, okay, for my pile number ones, but like I said, we're gonna reserve judgment here. We have peacock, okay, and we have snake. It came out reversed, okay. So we have Knight of Pentacles energy, so we could have earth sign energy in this pile, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Eight of Swords, okay? So an energy of being trapped or not being sure what your allegiance is to, okay? Who should I have my allegiance to? Or who should have their, maybe this person has, there are other friends in your friend group and they're wondering like, because this is reminding me of a flag, okay? So it kind of reminds me of like, who do you have allegiance to, and who do your friends do? Who does your friend group, and who does this particular friend hold allegiance to? All right. And you may feel like sometimes, I get the sense that you may feel, pile number one, that your friend may make you feel like you're kind of the more bashful or shy or serious one of the friends, okay? Or that you're less exciting than them is what I'm getting, all right? And that sometimes, they're pursuing other friendships or other, with false god here and peacock, they're pursuing their own center stage here, and they're pursuing excitement. So it's kind of, one of those friends that could be friends with you because, and we still have a lot to go here, so I don't want to get too into it, but I do feel there's a message here for someone of a friend who, like they have priorities, okay, in their life, and their biggest priorities could be things that don't necessarily involve you, and so they're going to organize around the things that they find important and then bring you in when they feel like it, all right? So I'm not really liking that energy. We have parasite. Yeah, we started off with the false god here. I wasn't loving that. We have parasite, we have peacock here. I do feel like I feel like you're a very deep person, pile number one, but you could also kind of hold that in and be quiet at times. And I do feel for you, loyalty and friendship is very important. We could have Taurus and Scorpio energy here. I just heard Virgo too. So it's very important for you to be a loyal and good friend. But I get the sense that this friend sometimes is what they're up to is being around whatever will alleviate whatever it is that they're going through, okay? Whatever it is that they're currently going through, they're gonna go run with the crowd that helps them alleviate that, okay? It could be like, for example, and I'm not saying, this is gonna fit everyone, but it could be an example where your friend likes doing a particular type of drug or drinking or going out or doing some kind of partying, and who's ever down and who's ever with them on this kind of trip is fun for them to be around, okay? And it's kind of immature in a way, because I remember that being a thing when I was younger too, like in my early 20s, where, you kind of would hang out with the friends that were like where you were in your phase in life, and it kind of gave you a reason to hang out, is what I'm feeling here. Expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. Okay, so we have an eclipse coming up in November. I do think things are shifting in this dynamic with you and this person. I think that they've been the same and stagnant for a long time with the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles here and the snake energy reversed. I do think that this situation could have been going on for a long time for some of you, and a friendship that has if it's not been a long friendship, it feels like it has. That's what I'm getting here, okay? We have 11th house friends. Okay, we have the 11th house. So somebody, you or them, could have the 11th house prominent in their chart. Yeah, but I do feel like this person on the outside, I feel like this person you're asking about could have a lot of friends, but they're not like deep friendships, okay? They could have a lot of friends to go out and do things with and hang out with and party with or do whatever things with, but they're not really deep friends, like who you're gonna call, right? When something really goes sideways. We have keepers of the earth, so we could have, again, earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Okay, so this is reminding me too of how we can have friends around us, but at the same time feel very alone and isolated, okay? And when things are superficial or they're not, deep, or things never change, they just stay very stagnant, okay? Or you have a friend that is basically does a lot to try to impress others, okay? And I do get the feeling here with this parasite energy that they just go with like whatever serves them, all right? And the energy I was getting, honestly, was I was thinking about Paris Hilton, okay? And how, she's this rich heiress and she has all this stuff and she does all this stuff. And, I don't think she had a real friend around her to save her life, because everyone wanted to be around her for what they could do for her and what they could get from her, okay? And I think legitimately she felt like, even though she had all these friends around her, that, it wasn't really that satisfying in that she felt alone, right? And she actually liked animals more than she liked humans, is what I feel. She's also an Aquarius too. Paris Hilton's an Aquarius, so we could have Aquarius energy here. I do get the sense that this could be an Aquarius and Libra friendship, or you two could have this prominently in your chart as well. Okay, so I do think that there is that energy coming through, and it feels a little bit stagnant here with the Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords and the Snake coming out reversed. And I feel like with the Peacock here and the false gods, it's like appearances matter more over anything here, okay, with this person. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, like this person may spice up your life, pile number one. They may spice up your life or make things more fun for you, and it might be kind of one of those, but I'm not feeling, you know, the depth here. And I do think change is coming to this friendship here with expect powerful change. I definitely feel like that's Plutonian energy, and we are in Scorpio season, so there could be changes to this friendship coming up in the next month. All right, now if you have a birthday on the 11th, or they do on the 11th of the year, or they were born in November, or you were, take this message double, okay? Because we have 11 here. So I definitely feel like, you know, you do get something out of this friendship in the sense that you don't feel as alone because you've got people around you, and it kind of takes you out of your shell here with the Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. But I don't see like there being a huge, deep connection here, okay? Pile number one, like, there is a connection, but I'm not seeing, what I feel could be missing here in this friendship is like vulnerability and trust, okay? That's what I feel could be an issue here that's causing, okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and ask the tarot for you, pile number one. Does this person have your best interest at heart? Does this person have your best interests at heart? Do they? Okay, we have the Hierophant, so I did mention Taurus and Scorpio energy at the beginning, but I want to see what's going to clarify this Hierophant, because the Hierophant, you know, there's the positive aspects, and then there's also the shadow aspects of it. So do they have your best interest at heart here? Okay, Nine of Wands. So yeah, this is what I was originally feeling is sometimes, you know, they need to get their way at all costs, and they can be very stubborn at times, and they like to flex on other people. And there could be some power plays going on with this person with the Hierophant and the Nine of Wands here. I do feel like they like to flex on people sometimes. They like to show that they're really powerful, or that they insist on getting their way here with the Hierophant as well. And they expect, you know, like loyalty and obedience from others. I'm always drawn to the lamb that is sitting on this Hierophant's lap. So I feel like this is, you know, they take up a lot of space in the friendship, and then there's kind of everyone else, okay? And there's two people kneeling in front of this Hierophant. So it's like if they say like something's gonna go down, or you guys are gonna go somewhere or do something, they don't take kindly to changing plans. They don't take kindly to other people interjecting with their agenda. They expect everyone to go along with, you know, what they suggest here, okay, is what I'm feeling. And if they think someone's going to challenge them, they get real huffy and puffy about it, is what I'm getting here. Okay, so I do feel like their interests are kind of front and center. And if your interests happen to coincide with theirs, then great, you'll have fun together. But if they don't, there could be a showdown, okay? Does this person have your best interests at heart? Let's see, we have the King of Swords. Yeah, again, look at this, look at the posturing here with the arms crossed. And look at the spread legs here. Okay, for some of you, this could be a friendship with a male too. I know, you know, guys watch my channel sometimes, and also women can be friends with men too. But I do feel like this person, you know, takes up a lot of space in the friendship with their demands, their decrees, and the way that they want things to go. Now, I mentioned earlier Gemini and Aquarius, so this could definitely be the King of Swords is definitely pulling through that energy. There's a natural square between Taurus and Aquarius too. Like, it's not always like the best kind of vibe. There's a lot of stubbornness and rigidity and in that. And I am feeling that. I'm feeling that this person is, the King of Swords is smart and entertaining and interesting, but they also are not very yielding towards other people's ideas. They want things their way. They can be kind of cold at times too if you try to cross them. They're very sharp and smart people, but they're not, the King of Swords is, not taking, they think in their mind, they're not taking any shit. This person doesn't want to take any shit from anyone, okay? And I am getting that they want things their way a lot of the time, okay? So if your interests coincide with theirs, perfect. If they don't, then you could really be out of crosshairs with this person, okay? And you might be a little bit meeker towards them here with the Knight of Pentacles and Eight of Swords. Your energy towards them might be more allowing in that regard, okay? Yeah, I'm also getting the initials A, C, and F, okay? A, C, and F. If that's your name or their name, then, take it double, all right? So let's go ahead and see, does this person have your best interest at heart? I just keep waiting for them to show me something nice, like a Two of Cups or a Three of Cups, or I'm like waiting for the guides to show me something that isn't just like completely kind of selfish, doing whatever they want. They set all the rules. They do whatever they feel. I'm waiting for Spirit to show me something other than that, and I'm just not getting it, okay? So I have the Knight of Wands here, or the Prince of Wands. And like I said, I think this person can be really fun and flashy, and they could have a lot of connections here too with the King of Swords. And they could, provide a fun atmosphere to like do things or party or whatever here with the Hierophant. But I don't think, and I think they could be like a really like exciting kind of an energy, but I think that they kind of take up all the space in the room. They kind of want everyone to pay attention to them, and they kind of want things to go their way or the highway, pile number one. So, it's like they're not very good at, considering other people is what I'm getting here. What is their attitude toward you, okay? So for pile number one, what is this person's attitude towards my pile number ones here? Okay, so we have the Star card here. That's Aquarius energy, okay? So you could be an Aquarius or they could be an Aquarius. But let's see, what clarifies? We have two major arcana showing up here right away. Let's clarify this. Let's clarify the Star. How do they see my pile number ones? How do they see my pile number ones? Okay, they see you in high regard with the Empress here. The Empress is clarifying the Star. I think that they think that there are, you may bring significant clout to this situation, pile number two. I mean, even though you might be more demure than them with the Star card and more concerned about the community and the group, and but I do see you bring significant clout into this connection yourself. Like, you don't walk into this connection and this friendship empty-handed. You have significant things to share, but this is being clarified with the Star card. So it's for you. I don't feel it's an ego thing. It's not a need for you to have things your way. You just want to see everyone enjoying themselves. You want to make sure everyone is this is Taurus and Libra energy here with the Empress. You want to make sure that everyone's having a good time, everyone's enjoying themselves, everyone's acting in a way that makes sense, like people are considering others. So I can see why this person would rub you the wrong way sometimes, because I feel like your energy is more communal. It's more about the community and everyone having a good time and spending time and enjoying one another's company. But you're not coming into this friendship empty-handed at all, pile number one. So I definitely feel like you need to remember like what it is that you want and need, the Empress, and not be giving in to what everyone else wants, okay? Also is what I feel. And this person, I'm not getting here, okay, so Four of Pentacles just rolled out. So sometimes I think that this person notices that you put up resistance to them, and they don't particularly enjoy it when you put up resistance to them, and it could make you a little bit worried when you show any resistance to them, but I do think you do that sometimes. And I do think this person should be a little bit worried if you ever decide to put your foot down one day, pile number one, because you're coming through as the Empress and the Star. So you're not exactly a fool about this yourself either. And I think that, you know, a shadow attribute for you, pile number one, could be that you're kind of stubborn and hang on to things at times too, all right? And, you know, that might be something that you don't necessarily want to fully admit to yourself all the time. And I think that it's more of a, like, you know, it's more of like, it's not as much, I don't feel like it's, you know, as much as this other person does, okay? So we have the Fool card here too. So I get the feeling that this person thinks that you're down for whatever, or that you're open to basically everything. You know, that they can basically take you kind of down whatever path they want, and you'd be like, I'm cool with it. You know, we have Uranus and we have Aquarius here. So we have two Aquarius energies here. But I think they feel like that you're just like, hey, I'm down for whatever. And they could think that you're a little more naive than them, or that you're not as experienced than them. The thing is that you just have lived your life in a way that's different than them. And you have your own patterns too. You know, this is talking about your patterns of, you know, wanting to make sure that everyone is having a good time, that everyone's enjoying each other, that everyone's playing by the rules and is being fair to one another here with the Venus energy, but also like community and people coming together and bringing those together around is very important to you, okay? And I do see that this person brings adventure into your life, but I do think at times you don't really want to go along with their ideas or their plans or what they're up to, okay? With the Four of Pentacles and the Fool here, I see sometimes that is kind of what's going on with you. And I do feel like this person can see that in you. On one hand, I think that they feel like that you have every right to be a part of your friend group together, or to be with one another here as friends, because you're coming through as the Empress and the Star. So you're clearly coming through as a valuable and contributing member here. But I also think you hold back sometimes, because I think, you know, you may hold back when you're feeling particularly irked towards this person, or you think that their ideas are just completely off the wall, okay? So let's go ahead and see what they secretly think of you, okay? Ooh, well, they kind of don't want you to know what they secretly, they're like, stop digging in. They kind of are like, they're kind of yelling at me right now, I feel like stay out of it. And what I'm going to say to them is, I'm not staying out of it. I'm going into it, okay? I'm going into it for my pile number ones, all right? So what do they secretly think about my pile number ones? What do they secretly think about my pile number ones? Eight of Wands, okay? So let's clarify the Eight of Wands. Spirits, angels, and guides, can you clarify the Eight of Wands? What do they secretly think of my pile number ones? Prince of Swords, okay? So, okay, and let's get one more. What do they secretly think of my pile number ones? Two of Wands, okay? So oddly enough, this person could be a little bit scared of losing you. I think that they, you know, we have the Knight of they're the King of Pentacles here, and you are coming through as the Empress. So they could be concerned that, you know, you're gonna ultimately like move away from them, okay? And they could be worried that you will actually physically move away from them. Or this person also, I get the sense that I think they feel that sometimes you talk shit about them or something behind their back, or vice versa here, pile number one. With this expression that this Two of Wands have here, I think that they sometimes worry about you talking shit about them, or that you will leave them, or that you will, you know, and it's weird. They could have a fear of abandonment. Like they may have control issues here with the Hierophant and the Nine of Wands and the King of Swords. They could have real control issues in the sense that, you know, they want to be able to control what's happening here, and they want to be able to be privy to all the conversations that you're having, all the plans that you have, all the ideas that you have, etc. Like they want to be privy to those, and I get a sense that they may have some control issues, okay? And I do think that they think that I think they actually fear you being a little bit of a loose cannon yourself. It's like they want to be the only ones that can be the loose cannon. They want to be the only ones that can go off or run their mouth, etc. And I think that they can be a little bit afraid that you would actually give it back to them. Okay, pile number one is what I'm getting here. So, and some of them think that if you ever were to kind of call them out, that they would have to take it in the chin from you is also what I'm getting here, all right? And that you may just like, eventually you might just block them off and go in a completely other direction is what I'm getting here, which is interesting. What do they secretly think of my pile number ones? 9 of Swords. Yeah, that's what I was getting. I was getting like that they worry about the connection sometimes, that you will actually leave them, or that, you know, they have to know that their posturing and all of this stuff is not creating like true friendships, true loyalty, etc. And I think that they do worry about that. I think they do. 9 of Swords, I think they worry about you just, you know, being like, I'm not going along with this shit anymore. I don't need this. I don't fucking need this. I'm done with this. They could also be worried about you blowing up their space too. If you have some secrets on them, or you know some things about them, it's like they could get worried about that is what I'm also getting here too. King of Cups on the bottom of the deck, they're relying on your good nature and your sense of like ethics and morality not to say anything or do anything. But I also get the sense that this person is trying to make sure that you don't run off with their secrets and go tell everyone, like go, you know, and I think that they could worry about that. They may have opened up to you in some sense here in a little bit of a way, and therefore they're a little bit concerned that you might run with that information, okay? Is also what I'm getting for you, pile number one. So let's go ahead, spirits, angels, and guides. Do you have any advice for this connection? Do you have any advice for pile number one and this connection? Do you have any advice for this connection? Ace of Wands, okay. So I do think you need to, you know, you may need to just go out and make some other friends, pile number one. You may just need to go and start some new ventures, start some new projects, focus on your creative abilities and see what comes your way here. Yeah, we have 7 of Pentacles. I think some of you just need to be careful here. Like, I wouldn't invest 5 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I wouldn't invest everything into this friendship, okay? I would invest into yourself and the projects that you want to do here. I would put your effort, energy, and attention into the things that are going to move you forward and that light you up and make you feel happy. And if this friendship makes you feel bored, stagnant, uninteresting, you know, etc., then I would just honestly, I wouldn't sit around and wait for the 5 of Cups. I would just go pursue your bliss and go do the things that you love, instead of hanging in a friendship where it's based on like you feel obligated to like be there for this person, right? I would just go strike off on your own here with the Ace of Wands, and kind of, it's not like, I'm not getting the sense that you need to, I think if you continued down the same path with this person, it might not end well with the 5 of Cups here, like something could happen. I feel that if you just kind of back off the gas on this friendship a little bit and just go in search of the things that make you happy, feel inspired, creative, interesting, etc., the things you want to put your effort and energy into, then, you know, you're going to gradually kind of withdraw your energy from this connection. And, you know, you could still be friends with this person. I feel it's just, it's not going to be and if they're a parasite towards you, then definitely don't be friends with this person. I think you could just lay it down gently here with the 7 of Pentacles and just go and kind of do your own thing, right? Okay, not everything needs a huge confrontation is what I'm getting, okay? So thank you so much, pile number one. I hope that that reading was helpful for you. I hope that that clears it up and gives you some answers there. Leave me a comment and like, share, and subscribe if you feel that this reading resonated for you, okay? So thank you so much, pile number one. And we'll get ready for pile number 2. All right, pile number 2. Pile number 2, you chose the black tourmaline. I love this black tourmaline. I recently got this. It's a nice big chunk of it. I just love it, okay? And you guys have your oracle cards and you have your tarot cards here. And our question in our reading today is friend or foe, okay? And we're gonna go into, does this person have your best interests at heart? What is their attitude towards you? And what do they secretly think of you? And then advice for this connection, okay? So we're not having an extended reading today, but do like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy my content, and leave me a comment, okay? Thanks so much, pile number 1, or pile number 2. I can't, as soon as I get into channeling, sometimes I just forget, okay? But this is pile number 2 with the black tourmaline, okay? Spirits, angels, and guides, please bless me today as I help my pile number 2s discern, is this relationship friend or foe? Thank you so much, angels and guides. Thank you for being here, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. Ooh, some of you need to release tension in your shoulders and your neck is also what I'm getting here for you guys. You need to loosen up your body a bit. Some of you have been a bit too serious, okay? You need to laugh a little more. So we have conscious words here, number 5, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and just look at everything. We have the beaver, but it came out reversed. So beaver energy to me is always like a Virgo energy. Yeah, I also got Aquarius as well. So let's go ahead. Gemini energy here too. We have eagle energy, but it's also reversed as well. A lot of times I don't read the animal cards reversed, and actually, I'm going to flip them upright just so I can see them better, but we'll remember that they were reversed. It doesn't mean, it's not necessarily anything bad. It's just that, it's an opportunity to kind of re-examine the energy here is what I'm feeling. We have 9 of Pentacles, and look at this big cat on the page here. Ooh, we got a big old cat. Somebody here could have a cat or have a black cat or just a cat in general. You could be a cat person. You could have Leo energy here. King of Cups, all right? So we have 9 of Pentacles and King of Cups. So that's funny because I'm getting earth and water energy. I'm getting like a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn with a like a Scorpio energy here, okay? A Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy friendship. So I'm getting like a water and earth friendship here. And we have Queen of My World. I was shuffling and I felt like this card was gonna come up, okay? So we have Queen of My World and conscious words here, okay? So this conscious words energy, I do feel like can be challenging, as well as this Queen of My World energy. All right, we have confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo, okay? And I mentioned Leo earlier. I mentioned Aquarius too. Aquarius, I know, okay? And then we have don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in, okay? So I do feel like somebody here could be kind of taking center stage in this friendship, like outshining the other one a little bit here. I do feel like somebody here could be carrying more weight in the friendship, or doing more, or being the first one to reach out, or being the first one to connect. And I'm not getting honestly, this is different energy than pile number 1. I'm not getting anything majorly wrong here so far, but it's early, right? Pile number 2 is gonna always change, but I do feel that there needs to be a change around the way that you two communicate. And sometimes somebody could get a little too egotistical here with the Queen of My World, and they could get a little too expecting that others sort of meet their demands, okay? Or we have confidence here, so a person in this friendship could be trying to develop their confidence. Someone here could be more confident than the other friend, and then this friend, I do get the feeling here that a purpose of this friendship is to be helpful, helping one of or each other become more confident, okay? Become more confident. So it's really important that, you know, words are used wisely in this connection, and you use your words to lift one another up and to, you know, to help one another. I do get the sense that you guys could be kind of opposites in your connection. I do feel like one of you is, and that's why they came out reversed too. So I feel like you're both helping each other here to grow, because we have the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Cups. So one of you is encouraging the other one to get more serious about their work. Here we have the Beaver energy and the Nine of Pentacles, to get less consumed in relationships or less consumed in dramas, etc., dramas, relationships, or just be, you know, your own mental thoughts. I do feel like someone here is helping you, or could be vice versa. It could be helping you to become more serious about work, career. There could be an age difference in this friendship too, is also what I'm getting. I'm not getting like an insane age difference, but I am getting an age difference. And I do think that like, you know, one friend here could be encouraging the other one with the conscious words here. With the 5 energy though, sometimes it might be like the Queen of My World here too. It might be that this person becomes a little too overbearing on you, pile number 2, when they're, you know, and you may need to take things in a more measured kind of a pace and do it as you go. Like it's not, you know, this person could be encouraging you to do, you know, go for a promotion at work, go be your best self, step it up, get to work, get busy, get moving, save for what it is that you want, for goals that you have, right? So I do feel like this person does their best to be a good influence on you. Sometimes here with Queen of My World, I feel like they may overstep a little bit too much with you and get a little bit too much into your shit. And that's why we have the black tourmaline here, because we need boundaries in those kind of a situations, okay? So I don't feel that they have negative intent when they're doing this, pile number 2. I just feel like sometimes they overstep a little bit here, okay? And with the eagle energy, I definitely get that this person is, you know, basically like they are feeling like they can really show you how to think about things in a new way, how to be very discerning, how to have boundaries, how to look at things from a more you know, detached perspective here with this Aquarius and I know. It's like they want you to you know, to be a little bit more detached when you look at things. Don't be emotional, don't overact, and definitely focus in on your goals and the things that you want to accomplish. So I do feel like there is a purpose for this friendship, pile number 2. Now, what are you helping them with? And again, these roles could be reversed here, but I do feel like you're helping them become more open in their heart chakra, okay? Because sometimes they get very cold here with the eagle and the Aquarius, I know, and they can get kind of, you know, demeaning towards others intellectually, okay? Like thinking that their way is the only way, like, you know, quoting things, like making other people feel a little bit small intellectually is what I'm getting here, okay? And, you know, and not really leaving space for new things to come through, okay? And not really leaving the, you know, just kind of saying like, this is how the world is, and this is what happens, the end, you know, without giving any space to kind of work through that. And so I feel like you're coming through as the King of Cups here, helping them, or they are coming through as the King of Cups here, and you're helping them to soften, okay? They're not gonna lose their intellect, the things that they've accomplished, the things that they've learned. They're not gonna lose that. They're just gonna like open up their heart a little bit more, and they're just going to soften a bit more, okay? And for some of them, and this could be reversed too, for some of them, like roles reversed here between you and them, some of them haven't had like a lot of really great success in romantic relationships. Maybe they've had career success, and they put a lot of emotional energy into that. But I feel like this, you're showing this person how to work with their heart chakra and open up their energy field more to soften, to kind of let that energy in, okay? So there's definitely a purpose, a higher purpose to this connection. And to why you guys are doing what you're doing here with one another. Now, I do get this sense of opposites here with you both. One of you is a little more fancy free and needs to kind of get more on a path, and the other one is really on a path but needs to open up their heart a bit more, okay? And so sometimes that can create a bit of conflict between you two. And you just want to make sure, I feel in this connection here, don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? That you guys are both who you are in a way. Like you can't shove a square peg into a round hole, okay? So while it's okay to, to advise one another and to kind of, help one another in that way, I also feel that you just always have to be yourself, okay? Pile number 2, you're always gonna have to be yourself, and you literally, and if you feel like you've been hiding this part of yourself in this friendship, or you've been hiding, or you haven't completely, shown this person all of who you could be, or you've been dimming to fit in, or you've just been agreeing with this person just to kind of like keep things going, I definitely feel like you also need to have a strong foundation here. Black Tourmaline and this black cat that's guarding her here. I also feel like, you need to have, real focus on your boundaries and who you are too. Like, I don't want you to get into position of thinking like that this person's a fully developed human being and that you aren't where they are, okay? I don't want you to get into that, and I don't think it's a great comparison, and I don't think it's a good way to, conduct a friendship here. And that's why we have number 5 with conscious words and choosing the words carefully. I see that you guys mean well, but this energy came out reversed, so I get that there could be issues here at times. And I think it's important to just talk through those here with the conscious words, all right? So let's go ahead and see, does this person have your best interests at heart here? Okay, Temperance, yes, I feel they do. I feel like they're like, I'm your angel. I'm here to guide you, And it's like, I feel they have really good intentions, but I also feel the need to tell them, take it down a notch, because you can also, like, through your own higher self, guide yourself, okay? So I just want to represent that. I think they do have good intentions here with Temperance, okay? The Magician, yeah, they're trying to help you. King of Wands, they're trying to help you with your confidence and your know-how and your mastery here with the Magician. They're trying to help you feel like you can manifest anything, that you can have abundance in your life, that you can work hard and create what you want, that you could be independent. For some of you, they could be encouraging you to be an entrepreneur or to step it up or become in a leadership role where you are. They're like, time to get busy, time to manifest, time to, work on shit here. So I do feel like they have good intentions. I feel like they overkill it a bit with it here. I mean, this is pretty intense energy. Like they may overkill it. Like some of you, weirdly, I'm just getting some of you weirdly, in a past life, you could have known this person and they could have been like a parental figure in a past life or an older brother or sister in a past life. And the energy just kind of carries into this lifetime. I feel like with this person, it's pretty intense, kind of what they want to see good things happen for you, and they want to see you feel real confident and sexy about who you are here, okay? This card just wanted to just jump off the top here. 10 of Swords, okay? So, I do feel it's the overkill energy I was talking about. If there's anything that's overkill, it's the 10 of Swords. They have good intentions. It's like they just go a little bit too far. Now, for some of you, you could be asking about a sibling here who happens to be a friend as well. I just felt the need to say that. And I'm also getting a P name or the name Pat, Patrick, Patricia, some P name, okay? So if that applies to you, take it times 1 million, because your guys just gave me that information, all right? But I definitely, and that could be somebody that you know, a parent, someone that's in your life. It could be the other person. Again, the number 5 is coming through. So if this is someone who has a birthday on the 5th of the month or was born in May, the 5th month of the year, then, you know, take it times 1 million, okay? But I do feel like this person, they do have your best interest at mind. They just go overboard with it here. Yeah, they just need to let you be and kind of work on your own, like, let you kind of spark the flame here. Let you take the lead. Let you, you know, get your own fire going. Let the embers get going here. I see that they realize that they go too far at times, and then they back it up and they're like, okay, like whatever it is that you want to do. Like, and sometimes they take it too far, and then they may apologize or say something or walk it back. You know, some of them may not have ever apologized, but they may somehow walk it back and then try to just kind of start the dialogue over, so they're not coming in so intense, is what I feel. But I'm not really getting that they want to like harm you. It's just they're a little intense, okay? And so what is their attitude towards you? I just heard kid sister. What is their attitude towards my pile number 2s? What is their attitude, for God's sakes? What's their attitude? There's that King of Cups again, okay? You have the King of Cups right here. So their attitude towards you, I do feel like they respect you emotionally, okay? They acknowledge the work that you've done. I feel they do respect you, not just emotionally. I feel they do respect you. I do think that they think that you can be emotional at times. They know that you keep it together, but I think they want to see you become more confident and more sassy, kind of, in a way too. But I definitely think that they think that, you know, you've done really well at working through your emotions, doing the emotional work. Maybe some of you went to therapy. Maybe some of you have really worked on working through your feelings instead of just cutting things off. Or you've kept an open heart even though challenging things have happened to you. I do see that this person admires this about you, okay? Justice, we have Libra energy here too. So I do think that this person thinks that you have a powerful mind. And I do think that they believe that you have the ability to make good decisions about your life. And I do see that they are respecting your judgments, okay? So I do think they have a high opinion of you. Pile number 2, even if it doesn't feel that way sometimes to you, I do feel that this person does respect you and your opinions. Page of Swords, I think sometimes they only take issue with the way that you deliver it or the way that you communicate it, okay? Like there might be they might find something about the way that you communicate it to be immature. I don't think that they believe that your intuitions are correct, that you do have great ideas, but I think that they get a little concerned sometimes about the way that you communicate, and that's why we had this conscious words card here, okay? So, you know, some of you could sometimes spout off at the mouth too, like if you're not feeling something and they're like, whoa, slow down, okay? And if you do any kind of like online stalking or any kind of obsessive communication to exes, etc., they're like, could you just knock that shit off? I'm also getting that. They're like, knock that shit off, okay? Four of Wands, they think that maybe you decorate your home beautifully, or you have good ideas about the kind of place that you want to live in the future. Maybe you and this friend lived together before, or you will live together. But I do feel like this person thinks that you're really fun to spend time with. You're really interesting. You bring them a lot of joy and happiness. They see that you really know how to have fun when you need to as well, because the King of Cups and Justice here is pretty serious. So I do like that the Four of Wands is coming up here, because it shows me that they feel they can have fun with you too, okay? And they could have good cheer with you. So what is their attitude towards you? Yeah, there we go. Thanks, Spirit, okay? Four of Wands, Knight of Cups. Yeah, they're like, we have fun together. We vibe. Like, even though we may be opposites sometimes or in a little bit different places in our lives, like, we vibe. We have fun. Okay, I'm also getting the initial A here for people as well, and the initial K, all right? I'm getting K and A here. So yeah, they're like, we vibe, we have fun, we chill, we're fun, you know? Sometimes they're like, slow it down, like, don't demean yourself by reaching out to these exes or reaching out to people that suck. Like, keep it to yourself, right? But they're like, we have fun together. They're like, we roll together, okay? Four of Wands, Nine of Cups. They're like, let's have some food. Maybe one of you is really good at cooking food up, but they're like, let's have some food. Let's go out to eat. Let's have drinks. Let's, I'm definitely getting like a not white vibe in this pile. I just have to say, I'm definitely getting like an African American vibe, like two friends African American or one Caucasian, one African American. I'm just getting this kind of a vibe, okay? So if that resonates for you, that's what I'm getting. Or Latina, I'm getting that Latino or Latina. I'm also kind of getting that too. Like you could be like an interracial friend with one another as well. I'm getting that here. There's diversity here, okay? So let's go ahead and see next what they secretly think of you. What does this person secretly think of my pile number 2s? What do they secretly think of you? They're like, they love that you go after what you want. They're like, they feel like they need to encourage you to go after what you want, but they also secretly think that once you decide what you want to do and commit your energy and just go for it, there's no stopping you. They're like, you're going to be amazing someday. They could tell you that they think that you're going to be famous someday here with this Leo energy coming through, or that you're going to be a person to watch or to know. And they're like, I get the feeling that they really think that you have what it takes to create the life that you want here with the Chariot. And some of them are like, don't move away from me. Don't leave me. I don't want you to leave me. What is some advice for this connection here, Spirit? Seven of Swords. They want you to move away from really shitty relationships is also what I'm getting. Getting Cancer energy in this pile too. Cancer, Aquarius. So they really want you to move away from shitty energy. They want you to stop taking situations that are beneath you or that slow your life path, okay? They want you to quit falling for narcissists or pigs or people that just suck, okay? That don't have good intentions. They want you to stop falling for married men or married women. They just want you to quit all that shit and just focus on your mission, okay? That's what I'm getting here, all right? Again, I keep seeing I see the letter S here as well. And the number 5 keeps popping up. Keeps popping up. And the letter A keeps popping up here. Okay, so what do they secretly think of you? What do they secretly think of you? Yeah, they're like, let's have fun. They're like, ditch the asshole. Let's go out. Let's have fun. Let's celebrate. Let's enjoy ourselves. Now, 3 of Cups, there could be another friend that is in your group as well, and the 3 of you have good vibes and fun together. But I'm definitely, or there could be somebody here too for some of you that is not a good vibe in this 3-person trio. But for the majority, I feel it is good, and I do feel that I'm seeing the initial E here too as well, all right? And I have to say F as well. So I definitely feel like there could be Aaron's here, Aaron, or I'm getting Felicia too, Aaron's and Felicia, okay? So yeah, I definitely feel like there's a lot of camaraderie. They secretly think that you're really fun to be around, that you go after what they want. They love it when you just kind of peel off and do your own thing and middle fingers to the sky. They like to see you sassy. They like it when you get real tricky. They think that you're going to be an amazing parent someday too. They wish that, look, we have the devil on the bottom of the deck. So they hope that, you don't get into any weird shit or any bad relationships or anything. They just want you to be fulfilled and happy, have joy, have love. They just, they think you're going to be an amazing mother or father someday, or that you're an amazing sister or brother, or that you're like a sister or brother. I just get the sense they have a lot of warm-hearted feelings for you. They don't want you to be with anyone that's less than you, okay? That doesn't, they don't want you to fall for jerks anymore or to get yourself into bad situations where people betray you, okay? They just want you to be happy and to find joy, okay? And so let's go ahead and get some advice for this connection. Spirits, angels, and guides, can I get some advice from this connection? Aw, star card. You guys heal each other. And I'm going to end on that note because I have the world on the bottom of the deck too. So I feel like, you know, mission accomplished here. But yeah, I feel like you guys are here to guide each other to your destiny. I do feel that this, you know, there's little issues here and there that come up in this friendship, but I do feel like you guys are really true friends. I feel you're destined to be in each other's lives, to meet each other, and to help one another as you move forward, okay? So thank you so much, my pile number twos. I hope you enjoyed your reading, my dears. I loved your reading. I absolutely loved it. I did. It just was so clear to me what's going on. So do like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed the reading, and please leave me a comment if these messages resonated for you. I do read every single comment and try to respond as many as I can. All right, so let's go ahead here and we will get into pile number 3. Had to take a little drink of water. Okay, pile number 3, you chose the citrine stone. Look at this beautiful citrine. It looks like a candy. It almost looks good enough to eat, right? Wouldn't want to, but it's so pretty. I love it. It's brand new. I just got it actually, okay? Some of you could be dealing with a newer friendship here too, is also what I'm getting. A vibrant one too with this orange. But let's go ahead and get into it. Spirits, angels, and guides, please bless me as I embark upon my beautiful pile number 3s to discern the messages for them regarding their friendship, friend or foe. Thank you so much, okay? So our question today is friend or foe. Does this person have your best interest at heart? What is their attitude towards you, what they secretly think of you, and advice for the connection. No extended reading today, guys, but if you do enjoy my video, please like, share, and subscribe, and leave me a comment, okay? So thank you so much. Let's go ahead and get into it. Also, I feel compelled to tell you guys that I do have playlists on my channel. And so I do have all my 18+ readings. I've got all my love and romance readings, spirituality readings. So you're definitely welcome to watch more readings, okay? So let's get into it. Friend or foe for my pile number 3s. Let's take a look. Trust, okay? So number 33, trust. And again, I was getting the sense this could be a newer connection, a newer friendship here. And you know, it's hard to make a new friend. Like, are they real? Is this cool? Are they down? Like, does this make sense, right? So you could be in that space right now. Nightingale. We have tiger and the nightingale, okay? Interesting. Whenever I see the tiger, I think of my friend, a good friend of mine who's a Virgo. Her name's Jessica, and I always call her a tigress. So somebody here could be named Jessica. Just had to throw that out there. We have the Queen of Swords, okay? So somebody here has a very powerful mind. We have the Queen of Cups. Oh, look, you two are so cute. I'm already loving this, okay? Obsession. Yeah, you guys may have already be like new to this friendship, but you're obsessed with one another. Or for those of you that this isn't a new friendship, you could have been friends with this person for a very, very long time too. Like, I'm talking like 10+ years, and you still are obsessed with each other, okay? Like, you can still talk on the phone for hours and hours and hours, okay? Let's go ahead and see. We have the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn, okay? So you could have had a real struggle with friendships recently. I know with this Mars and Aries retrograde, it's been tough as hell. I have to say, like, some friendships for me have completely fallen apart during this cycle, and it's been a real tough cycle. So I do think for some of you, it's important to reconnect. For some of you, this may be a message that you need to reconnect with an old friend from your past too, is what I'm also getting. Third house messages. Okay, yeah, definitely Gemini, Virgo energy here. Messages needing, you know, there's a psychic link here with the Eye of Horus on the top of here. It's like, even if you guys don't talk for a while, you know what each other are up to. We have share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, and expression. Okay, so we have the nightingale here. which to me, look at this bird, has its mouth open. This is about opening up the third chakra. We have the Queen of Swords here. And I do feel like for you, pile number 3, that you may have been going through something recently here with trust and obsession. I mean, that's definitely Scorpionic energy. With the tiger, I feel Scorpio and Virgo energy. Nightingale, I'm feeling Gemini energy, Virgo energy. Let's see what else I'm picking up. Pisces energy, okay. But I definitely feel like with this connection, also Sagittarius is popping through for me too. With this connection, it's like, even if you guys don't talk for a long time, you're always there for each other. I do feel like, here's a message I'm getting for you, pile number 3, is that there may have been something that's gone on in your life recently. The end of a tough cycle approaches, and you really need to talk to this friend, okay? I do feel like this is someone that you need to speak with. I do feel that they could have an important message for you, and that you need to kind of share where you're at. And you may have been really obsessed with something recently. Some of you may have kind of fallen off the wagon on certain things. I do feel like this is kind of like a call your sponsor kind of energy is what I'm getting here. But you need someone that you can trust is what I feel, pile number 3. Now, I do feel like this person is very loyal to you with the tiger here. And if anyone tried to cross you, I do feel like they would, they would be up to the task to they wouldn't put up with that. We have here, share your voice, come out of the cave. So I do feel like right now it's important for you to have a discussion with this person, with the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. It's very important that you open up to this person. I am feeling the need. For those of you that this is a new friendship, I do feel like it's safe for you to open up to this person. I do feel like, there's this sense here too with her face here, like she's not trusting. So you could, you're probably watching this reading because you're like, I don't know if I could trust this person, okay? And they could have kept a secret from you in the past here with the tiger. And I do feel like it's time to confront that if you were in a tough, I'm getting several stories in this pile number 3. So just stay open to my messages here. If there was a secret that this person kept from you and then you found out about it, or someone told you and it kind of broke your trust in this person, and now you're not really trusting them at the same level that you did before, I do feel like this person is trying to come through and tell you that they love you, they still love you, and they still care for you. Or if this is a new friendship connection, that you could trust them. They're coming through as the Queen of Cups here, that you can trust them, and any secrets, any things you want to talk to them about, any energies that you want to share with them, like they're not going to mean girl you or mean boy you. And you could be concerned and keeping your guard up with this person, thinking if I share with them, they will actually judge me or not take kindly to the things that I'm saying here, okay? So I do feel like they're trying to come through here with the tiger energy and say, I've got your back. Please talk to me. Please trust me. If there's been something here, this obsession with the end of a tough cycle, this obsession to me feels kind of like devil energy. If there's something you've been struggling with, something you felt tied to, you can't break free from, please talk to me. Messages here. I want to hear you. Share your voice with me. Express yourself with me. Persecution, okay? So it could have happened in the past where this person did judge you or persecute you when you tried to talk to them. And so that's why you're having an issue with trust in this connection as well. But I feel like this person is trying to come through and reassure you, pile number 3, that it's okay, you can trust them. And I just got the name Candace, okay? Candace, Candy, Constance, something, a C name. If that applies to this friendship or anyone around you, someone close to you or close to them, take this message times a gazillion, okay? Because I just feel like your guys just came through with that information, all right? And for some of you, you could have known this friend, since childhood. Something happened in the friendship here, and there's a reunion that could come up here with messages, especially during this Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, okay? The Mercury retrograde is ending tomorrow. You may have heard from this person, but I do feel like this person wants to talk to you. It is like, you can trust me. I'm not going to tell your secrets. I'm not going to. Like, your secret is safe with me. The nightingale and the tiger are both, night creatures. They're both people that, even though the nightingale here has their mouth open, like they're telling something, right? I do get the sense here that, you guys are both night creatures, and it's like you guys can reveal those secrets to one another, is what I'm getting here. There's trust. There's a need to have trust. Like, how can you have a friendship without trust, right? And I think that that's something that, you want to ask yourself. Because if this person did share secrets about you and it was very recent and they're very unapologetic and they're still acting judgmental, then obviously pile number 3, you know where this person can shove it. And I'll tell them myself where they can take it and shove it, okay? So you know what to put up with and not what to put up with. But I do feel like with the tiger energy here, this always reminds me of Diana, the goddess Diana, or Artemis. It also reminds me of the high priestess and, trusting your intuition, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and get into it here. Friend or foe, does this person have your best interests at heart, okay? Does this person have your best interests at heart? Page of Wands. So I do feel like this person is waiting for a communication from you. They're waiting to hear what you have to say about this, about what's going on. They may reveal some secrets to you. There's a real heard it from the grapevine energy here. There may have been some rumors, etc. as well. That went down here. For some, I'm getting like a high school vibe here too. So for those of you that are watching this that are younger, this is just a validation of that, okay? Or it could be just an attitude of that. Let's clarify the Page of Wands, okay? I said Sagittarian energy earlier, but what does this person have pile number 3's best interests at heart? Let's see. Okay, 3 of Wands. So some of them are trying to learn more about you, or learn more about, what you plan to do next, is what I feel. Like some of them are trying to maybe find out your secrets. The energy I'm getting right now is kind of neutral, actually. I think they're trying to find out what's going on with you. 10 of Swords. Okay, so some of them may not, may have stabbed you in the back here. Or they possibly have stabbed you in the back here, pile number 3. And they could have, and I could see why you're not exactly wanting to trust this person 100%, okay? This could have happened in the past here. And, truth be told, someone here might have overreacted about what happened anyway. There could have been drama or just overreaction. But what is it? Does this person have your best interests? Page of Swords. Yeah, I want to feel good about them. Wheel of Fortune is on the bottom of the deck. I feel like this could have gone either way. I want to feel good about them. I do get a sense that they care about you, but why do they always talk shit about you? Why? Why do they look so smug and so happy about what they did? Why do they always, engage in this kind of shit? Like, what is it? We have 2 pages here, and then we have messages. So some of them may have a warning for you too about someone that's trying to betray you as well. But for others of you, I feel like this person is getting a little too much satisfaction from mucking up your world, all right? I'm not liking it. I want to like them. I'm actually like wanting to like them. But for those of you that have known this person for a while and they've done shit in the past, I'm not liking it. If this is a new friend, this new friend could try to be like listening for you and warning you about someone or somebody that's trying to, roll up on you, okay? So I'm clearly dividing this between a new friendship and an old friendship. If it's a new friendship, brand new, I feel a little better, okay? If this is an older friendship, I don't feel good, okay? I'm not liking their attitude. I'm not liking their face. I'm not liking their expressions. I think they're haughty. They're pissing me off now. I'm not liking it, okay? Let's go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and see. Do they have my pile number 3 best interest in mind here? 2 of Cups. They are just all over it. It's like, I don't know. It's like they act like they're your friend, okay? They act like I think that they kind of like feed you things to make you think that they're your friend, all right? I think they kind of like the way that these two are feeding each other the cup makes me think that they kind of act, they definitely act like they're your friend, pile number 3. They do. They act like you guys are 2 peas in a pod, that you're great friends, that everything's cool. But then behind your back, I see them acting a damn fool. And I think they're trying to figure out what's going on with you, what moves you're gonna make. You may have curly long hair or just have curls in your hair, but I definitely feel like this person acts like they're your friend, and I do feel like they try to apologize sometimes maybe for what they do here, but they always have an angle. That's what I'm not liking about this. I feel like they always have an angle on this situation. And honestly, I was feeling this as I was shuffling your cards. For pile number 3, I kept going, what's the story here? What's the full story here? Even as I was shuffling out your oracle cards, I just was like it was kind of tripping me up. So I do think like this could be more of a confusing connection, but I see that they try to act like they're your friend, all right? Like they try to act like it, but behind your back, they're talking shit, spreading rumors. They could be the source of a rumor that's out there about you, which I'm not liking it. What is their attitude towards you? What is their attitude towards my pile number 3s? What's their attitude? The Lovers, okay, so they're like, trust me, we're twins. We have Gemini energy here. We're like twins. Now, this is a person that could have been like, we're exactly the same. We're like twins, you know? Like, we like everything the same. We have the 2 queens up here. We like the same things. We are the same. We're practically twins, you know? So, I mean, that is okay, fine, but that's kind of, that's kind of creepy too. Okay, so what is their attitude towards my pile number 3s? We have the 8 of Cups. Yeah, I definitely feel like, I definitely just feel like they could be doing things in secret or behind your back. I feel like they act like you guys are like 2 of Cups, the Lovers, like you guys are friends, like we're the same, we're basically the same person. We have the same wants, the same goals, we've got the same things, right? But then secretly behind your back, this person always thinks about, what they could do to you or walking away from you or just being secretive about what's going on here. This 8 of Cups here is very secretive. It's like meeting at night in secret, I'm not really loving it, okay? Now let's see, what is their attitude? What is their attitude towards my pile number 3s? We have the Empress, okay? So, they could be like, trying to impress you, trying to make you seem like everything's cool, like everything's good, like everything's gonna be fine. The word I get here is love bombing a little bit as well. They could be telling you how great you are, how amazing you are, but then they walk away from you, leave you, abandon you here with the 8 of Cups. And they're not, there for you. Yeah, Tower, definitely. There's something. It's like they make it, that's why it's so damn confusing. I feel like they make you seem like everything's cool, like you guys are going to be best buds forever, like bosom buddies forever. For some of you, there may have been a romantic connection here, like a same-sex romantic connection here as well. But I definitely feel like, as soon as you let your guard down and as soon as you're like, oh, cool, they like basically walk away from you. They blow up your world. They go on the defensive about you. They reveal their true colors with the Tower here, the Empress and the Tower. And they make you feel like shit about yourself. They really make you feel like shit about yourself, pile number 3. It's like they build you up just to break you down. Bunch of dicks. I see the letter W as well here. Okay, so W or M as well here, first name or last name. Okay, what is their attitude towards you? What is their attitude? Knight of Pentacles. So then after you get totally knocked down, then they're like, I'll save you, I'll help you, after the circumstances around you totally shift and you feel horrible and you're suffering and going through it. They're like, here, I'll help you pick up the pieces. I'll help take care of you, Knight of Pentacles. I'll help stabilize you. For some of you, they could have offered you, like you could have went through a breakup in a relationship or a marriage or a place that you live together, and they could have offered to like let you kind of go and stay with them for a while here with the Knight of Pentacles, so you could quote unquote get on your feet, etc. I also feel that energy. But you know, their attitude towards you, I feel like is, you know, to build you up, just to let you down kind of energy. I don't like that. Okay. And what they secretly think of you. What do they secretly think about my pile number 3s? 6 of Pentacles. Well, they may think that, you know, they may have more money than you, or make more money than you, or act like they got more than you, or act like you should just be so pleased to take whatever you can get from them, or just be pleased to be in their presence. They may have a have-not and a have, the haves and have-nots kind of vibe. Like these two people are on their knees, and this person is like, you know, serving them while they're on their knees, which is just, it's just a weird vibe. I don't, you know, they could think that you're kind of like pathetic sometimes, which I don't like. I don't like that shit. I don't like that, pile number 3. I'm not into that. What did they secretly think of you? Page of Pentacles. That they think that, you know, that you're kind of young or naive, or that you're always wondering why your life circumstances don't turn out like you planned, and that if you would just get serious and buckle down and grow up a little bit, that, you know, things would be better for you. You know, they think that you don't really, I think they can sense that you don't really trust them either, that you kind of growing tired of their shit and that you don't trust them. I think they sense that. Yeah, 5 of Cups. I think they sense that you're upset about this friendship, and that it isn't what it used to be for you, and that you're starting to really question what they're about. I think they're starting to realize that you're kind of like turning your back on this friendship, and that you're about ready. You're starting to figure things out here, is what I get. Yeah, 10 of Wands. They're afraid that you're just gonna like, you know, be like, fuck this, I am done. Like, they secretly have been putting the work of this friendship and everything on you, and you've been kind of having to hold everything and process all the negative feelings in this friendship or around this person as well. And I think you've been doing all the heavy lifting here, but this person is trying to make it seem like you should just be grateful that they would even, you know, kiss your hand. Okay, I don't like it. I don't like it. For some of you in pile number 3, you could be empaths too, and you could be getting yourself into these dynamics with friendships and relationships, and I don't like it. Okay, I don't like that they think of you this way. How do they think of my pile number 3s here? We have King of Wands. So I do think that they think that you're going to eventually figure out what's going on, and you're going to start putting your foot down. Okay, and they can't keep doing this. This is Sagittarian energy for me, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I definitely feel like they feel at some point you're just going to be like, no more. All right. And once you put that burden down, you're not going to take shit anymore. Okay. And I sincerely hope that for you too, as well. Pile number 3. Now, for those of you that are in a new friendship here, I definitely feel that this person knows that you've been through some really tough situations in friendships that were unbalanced or unequal, and that you're only going to like be in friendships where you feel really supported and validated, okay? And also where you can truly be yourself, and where you don't have to constantly, like where you can focus on yourself too, where you don't have to continue to do all the heavy lifting of the friendship, okay? So can I get some advice here for my pile number 3s? Can I get some advice on this friendship here? 10 of Cups, pursue your bliss. For some of you here, you have other friends, and I'm here to remind you of that. You have other friends. You have friends that love you, support you, that care about you. You could have siblings as well here too that love you and care about you and support you. There could be 4 siblings in your family, but I definitely feel like you have camaraderie, you have friendship, you have love in your life. You don't need and you know what real friendship and real love looks like. You do know what it looks like. So if this isn't it, it's time to bounce, okay? Can I get any more advice? Ooh, here for my pile number 3s. We have the Star. Yeah, you guys are meant to shine, okay? And then we have the Page of Cups. So I do think things are going to shift for you here. I do think people are we have coming out of the cave and expression. I definitely feel that with the Star card here. It's your time to shine, okay? And it's your time to, take a little bit more of what you need for yourself. Be a little bit more selfish about what you want and what you need. And people are going to start looking up to you, is what I feel, pile number 3. And you're going to have an amazing destiny. And it might be hard when you're younger or it may have been harder when you were younger because the people around you sucked so hard. But I do feel like the older you get, the more you're going to shine, the more you're going to cast off any of these burdens. Some of you have very strong defined arms as well too. Whenever I think of that, I always think of Virgos, but I definitely feel like you guys shine, all right? Not only do you have people that love and support you, but you also shine. And you're about to become the center of attention here. And I do feel like with the Page of Cups, somebody could be trying to give you an apology as well. And it's up to you, pile number 3, if you want to take it, okay? If it meets your standards. Keep your standards high. Keep your energy pure and clean, no matter what anyone else does, okay? So thank you so much, pile number 3. I hope you enjoyed your reading, my friends. Do like, share, and subscribe if the reading resonated for you, and leave me a comment. Thank you so much and take care. Bless you.